National Basketball Association and the Orlando Magic are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any destructive behavior such as fighting.
Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And here we can check out the story for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And now the Los Angeles starters. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with James Harden. And it's Powell in at the 3. And for the Magic, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Then it's Suggs, and it's De Silva in at the 3. The physicality of the NBA, Grant, it does come along with the risk of injury. These two teams can attest to that.
Yeah, B.A., that is so true. Injuries on both sides. Now, each team looking for their role players to step up. The best team at filling those gaps will likely be your winner tonight.
Here we go. And so off the tip, it's the Magic. Pass to Wade, fires from deep. It's rebounded by Zubac. And it's Powell with the ball for Los Angeles. Bogdanovic from long range. He's off on that one. On the wing, Wade. He's guarded by Zubac. And here's Harden. Great D that time from Suggs. Here's De Silva. Here's Wade. Drops in the 3.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Powell. His last outing, we saw him score 22. The 3 ball. And it's Harden. That time on the assist from Powell.
You could see that coming. Harden was going to answer back, and he did.
The Magic have gone 1 for 3 so far. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley, who told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Got it.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Powell finds Harden. Here's Zubac. Boom! He jams it.
Hold back. Put contact on him. He's going through you.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Suggs with it. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
We're seeing this transition, BA, right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory but let it slip away is frustrating.
You want to respond in kind, but that last game, it was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. You ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Powell. Zubac with it. And stolen by Suggs. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, nice initiative from Suggs. Seeing an easy scoring opportunity and pouncing on it.
Here's Bogdanovich. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Banchero, the screen. Here's Wade. He drops it from range. Wade's got 8.
That basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Bogdanovich with it. Now Carter defending. Bogdanovich, no good.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Wade, the pass to Carter. Back to Wade. And the layup is good. 10 points for him.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers have a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Now here's Banchero. Yet to see a basket. Pass to De Silva. The 3 from Suggs. And another 3 for Orlando.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Clippers trail by 6. Harden surveying the D. Takes the 3. Orlando with the rebound. The last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Last time these teams met up, they practically got run over. But to be fair, they took issue with some of the calls they were handed.
Yeah, they wound up with a lot of foul trouble, but that's on them. The officials were calling it tight, and they never really adjusted. They kept committing fouls, kept complaining, and the game kept getting out of control.
Now here's Harden. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Cavs in Cleveland. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
That's good from Harden.
Well, there's so much talk about James Harden and how much he has just mastered the offensive end of the floor. What do you work on in the offseason? I don't know if there's much other than to stay as sharp as James Harden has been throughout his career.
Anthony's checked in for Orlando.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Wade, defended by Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot, to the wing on the left. Pass to Banchero. It's rebounded by Zubac. Clippers trail by 4. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Now here's Zubac. Back to Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. Hits the 3-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Trying to improve every year. That's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Here's Wade. Coming off a 37-point game against Sacramento. Banchero with a screen on Bogdanovich. Banchero outside. He gets it in there.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Powell outside. Back to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Pass to Wade. Banchero the screen. Lets it go from deep. Wade misses.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Harden against Anthony. And that misses. That would have put him up. Orlando has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Banchero passes to Wade. And he's off from 17. The Clippers trail. Down low. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Wow.
Zubats way up.
The Magic have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Anthony finds Banchero. Back to Anthony. Banchero the screen from outside the arc. Anthony with a bucket. And the Magic lead by 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Harden, the pass to Powell. Back to Harden from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Harden. He's got 7. Batum, pass to Harden. No good with a layup.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Wade. Off target from three-point range. Clippers trail by 5. From deep. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bogdanovich on the wing. 17 points for him last game against Cleveland. Outside Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drains the triple. Harden's got 10 points.
You better be right up on James Harden, or else he's going to bury these threes, and he will do it in bunches.
Banchero outside. Pass to Wade. Launches it. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Paolo Banchero. Let's take a look at the seeding for the Eastern Conference, with only 4 games of the regular season remaining. You look at the Magic, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently.
And right now for the Magic, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Magic leading by 5. Anthony outside. Pass to Black. Fires for 3. Wade misses. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 41% from the field so far. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Dean, their last time out against the Kings was all business. He ended up with 37 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
On the wing, Wade. This one for 3. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's a 10-point Magic lead.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Dunn. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Pass to De Silva. Here's Wade. Now covers. And here's Isaac. They grab their own miss. For 3, Anthony. Can't get it to drop. Clippers trail by 8. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Jones against Isaac to the middle. Here's Wade. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubats has got rebound number 7 tonight. Powell passes to Dunn. Now here's Zubac. Inside. Here's Jones. Banked it in off the glass.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Wade, the pass to Isaac. To the inside. To the right side. Pass to De Silva. Here's Wade from downtown. Knocks down the triple. Wade's got 19 points. Fires away from way outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Orlando Magic. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
On the floor for the Clippers, Derek Jones is out there with Drew Eubanks. Then it's Norman Powell. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Dunn in at the shooting guard position. That one goes. Count it.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Simmons, the pass to Eubanks. And here's Dunn. Driving to the basket. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Wade. Misses the three. Now here's Dunn. Pass to Simmons. Powell outside. Launches a three. Rebounded by Suggs. Orlando leading by 9. He can't get it to go. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Pass to Dunn. It's hauled in by the Magic. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Now Carter. It's stolen away. Outside Simmons. Outside Jones. Done with it. And there's the screen. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Orlando. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Bogdanovich has checked in for Eubanks. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Magic leading by 9. Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdan Bogdanovich. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
No, the thing, B.A., I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
Now here's Simmons. Great D that time from Suggs. And Carroll passes to Wade. To the inside. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Clippers trail by 11. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Powell's shot is off.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Suggs with it. Dunn in his pocket. To the middle. Carter against Simmons. Clock at 6. The Magic need to put one up here. Wade knocks down the long J. Wade's got 22 points.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Simmons looking around. Dunn, the pass to Bogdanovic. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Bogdanovic has got 10.
Well, Bogdanovic coming right back down and going right back at him.
Here's Black. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Wade misses. Dunn outside. Here's Jones. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Wade, that's good.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
Bogdanovic from long range. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Orlando leading by 12. Pass to Suggs. Banchero outside. Here's Wade. Banchero passes to Wade. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Allen, he's checked in for Black. Ivica Zubac checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Dunn. A 3 from the inbound. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 28.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist from Jones. Bogdanovic has got 5 points now this quarter. Allen outside. Pass to Banchero. They set the screen. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Outside Jones. Outside Harden. Zubac with a screen on Suggs. Harden's shot is good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Wade. And he's got 28 now.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Bogdanovic passes to Jones. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Wade. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
A good decision maker with the ball in his hands. Carter Jr. is a capable and willing distributor.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Dunn's checked in. Zubac finds Jones. A shot by Dunn, no good.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Here's Wade. Give him 30. And Carroll right side. Here's Wade. 5 on the clock. Oh, there's the alley.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Clippers trail by 17. Now Harden. 13 points in the game. Pass to Zubac. Shoots over Isaac. A nice shot by Zubac. Zubac has got 6. Orlando has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Puts up a deep 3. Wade misses.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. That's unfortunate.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And the Magic making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Orlando leading by 12. Here's Wade. He's averaging 35.5 a game. Excellent production. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Wade. And again, unable to change momentum here. And it's Bogdanović off the drive. And then Bogdanović with the dunk.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanović really in attack mode here tonight.
Wade. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And so it's Bogdanović with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. 8-point game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Inside. Here's Harden over Anthony. It's rebounded by Wade. Orlando leading by 8. To the paint. Here's Isaac. Great D that time from Zubac.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Harden. Orlando making their last shot. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are...
Again! What an avalanche!
And I think some of us saw this coming, but now it's happened. He set the new all-time rookie record for points scored in a season.
This was a record that almost seemed unattainable, unfathomable. But here we are, witnessing history in the making, and quite possibly the start of a career that's already showing the hallmark of a truly generational talent. And Ty Lue has called a timeout, a moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Powell comes in for Dunn. The best long-range shooters amongst point guards. What a luxury to have these guys on your squad. Fifth is Cole Anthony.
And over the years, we have really seen the point guard position evolve. Give these guys a whole bunch of credit. I mean, what a great group of long-range shooters.
Let's put the three-point percentage in the box for a second. It's the range that those guys have that really blows me away. I mean, just about anything inside of half court is doable for them. Those are some long-distance marksmen.
Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Here's Wade. Back to Isaac. Picked it out of midair. Outside Bogdanović. Pass to Harden. The three is up. And no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
A minute and a half left to play in the second quarter. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Allen. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. 1:10 left in the half. Outside Harden. Sinks that one from the post. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Harden will put you on some skates if you aren't careful.
Here's Anthony. He can't hit that time. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Clippers trail by 9. There's Bogdanović with the three. It's hauled in by Isaac. Here's Wade. give him 35 over Bogdanovich. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 37.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Batum outside. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Harden. Picked his pocket. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Allen. Here's Isaac. Off with the layup. Puts up a deep three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Orlando closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Guys, they're laying bricks out there. Shaq, I could read your mind as you were watching that.
I can't say that I was thinking out loud, not on this show.
Pointing out that they're shooting under 30% from three. That's frosty. Now let's take a moment to recognize our players of the week. Keep an eye on these two. For the West, Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers being recognized. Big achievements for the big man from Serbia. He's one of those players that can win at any time.
Yeah, he's asked to do a lot, I'm telling you, but he ends up doing it, and he gets a lot of triple-doubles, Shaq.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 11. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Then it's Suggs, and it's Wade in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set, good balance.
Now Carter, he's guarded by Zubac. Here's De Silva. Back to Carter. Shot clock at 6. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home.
Hey, man, Bogdanovich can play. Someone who wants to score as much as that guy, gotta love it.
Here's Wade from the arc. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Harden. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Suggs. Lays it up and banks it in. And now an 11-point Magic lead.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs. Showing toughness, fighting through the contact.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Not a lot of room.
Magic foul. Wade. Third personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes Bogdanovich has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And no matter how many minutes he gets, Norm Powell is always ready to shoot, Brent.
Oh, man, B.A. Norman Powell has consistently been in that be-ready club off the bench. He can come in and score a bunch of points for his team and spark the offense. But this guy has been aggressive from day one, and it doesn't matter where he is, he knows his role.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Wade misses. Clippers trail by 10. Here's Harden. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Wade. 43 points in the game. Here's Banchero. Using his size. Banchero gets by inside.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Harden, the pass to Batum. Powell outside. Batum with a screen on Banchero. Back to Bogdanovich. For 3. He buries it from 3. Bogdanovich has got 12 points in just the second half.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Orlando shooting their first free throws of the evening.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Magic making a change here. Black's checked in. Good on both. Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, B.A., very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game and the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete.
Down low. Powell with a steal. Bogdanovich from long range. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Here's Wade. Tipped.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
Carter, a screen on Batum. Powell with a steal. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist from Powell. Now just a 3-point Orlando lead. Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Wade. He has 45 points.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Harden against Suggs. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 8 now. Wade drives in. The layup misses. Clippers trail by 5. Bogdanovich down low. He's covered by Suggs.
In the history of the game, James Harden gets to the line as well as anyone we've ever seen.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Orlando. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. It's a 5-point game. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Ben Simmons is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Here's Banchero. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Outside Simmons to the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Black passes to Wade. Shoots over Zubac. Suggs left side. Pass to Wade. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Dunn's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich from long range. De Silva with a rebound.
Clawing their way back in. That was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Wade, the pass to Banchero. To the inside. Banchero uses his size down there.
Using all that size in close. Banchero, he understands his strengths on offense.
Outside Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Pass to Black. Over to the wing. Here's Wade, defended by Bogdanovich. From the high post. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Wade's got 47 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And it's Simmons missing. Orlando leading by 5. Pass to Banchero. Here's Black. Here's Wade. Got a hand on it.
Smart defender. Zubac understands how to position himself to come up with blocks.
Now Bogdanovich. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And Carroll passes to Wade over Bogdanovich. Wade misses.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Zubac. Grabs the rebound again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
Well, Bogdanovich can score, but where he gets real dangerous is when he becomes a playmaker like that.
Here's Wade, defended by Bogdanovich. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Banchero, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, they're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Batum is checked in for Los Angeles. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, at the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to De Silva. Here's Wade. Suggs outside. Over Simmons. Off the left rim and out. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Batum to take the lead. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him and drew the contact.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead.
Banchero with a screen on Powell. Pass to Banchero. The three from Suggs. Here's De Silva. Gets the three ball to go.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Back to Harden. Powell outside. Puts up a three. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Wade. Here's the three. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bogdanovich with it. It's Powell on the wing. Jones sets a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Powell's shot is off.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Wade. Oh, another one falls.
Putting on a scoring clinic.
Hey, it's become an old habit. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
Think about this. This is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
Harden from outside. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Wade, three-pointer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Harden against Suggs. Pass to Wade. Back to Suggs. Over Bogdanovich. Suggs no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Harden. Bogdanovich has got 46.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, there's an ebb and flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
But we've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
It's Powell on the wing. Outside Jones. Lets the three fly. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. So for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac checked in for Jones. And it's done in for Bogdanovich. On defense, the Magic. 17 points was their biggest margin. That one drops for him.
Such an aggressive offensive player. Harden is ready to shoot whenever he's got the rock.
Orlando's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Here's De Silva. Back to Wade. Oh, great D that time from Powell. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Powell. The three. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Bogdanovich checked in for Dunn.
It's your 407 Big Steve.
Magic trail by 3. Pass to Wade. Takes a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Powell finds Harden. No good with the triple.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Banchero in the post. Batum's on him. And Banchero gets it to go.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Defense right on him. The 3 is up. Orlando with the rebound. De Silva's got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to Wade. Fires the 3. And again for 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Bogdanovic from long range. It's rebounded by Wade. Orlando leading. Pass to De Silva. Suggs outside. Here's Wade, defended by Harden. Back to Suggs. Here's Wade. And Carroll with a screen on Bogdanovic. Just 4 to shoot. Wade misses. The Clippers shooting just around 45% on the 4th. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Bogdanovic showing how much he believes in himself right there.
Here's Wade. And Carroll the screen. Suggs outside. Stolen by Harden. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Bogdanovic. Rebound by the Magic. De Silva's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Banchero. And they pick up 2. Banchero's got 8 here in this quarter.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Oh, man, love calling Zubac his number there at 7 feet. Get shots off in big moments.
Here's Wade, defended by Bogdanovic. Wade, pass to Carter. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Magic lead by 2.
Still early in his career, Carter Jr. already hitting important shots for his team.
Outside Harden. Outside Bogdanovic. Batum sets a screen. Beyond the arc. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
I like their approach here. Suggs really makes the effort to get his guys set up well.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Here's Harden. Orlando with the rebound.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Here's Wade. Four on the clock. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
And the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Harden against Suggs. Outside Harden. Zubac with a screen on Suggs. Harden from outside. Can't knock in the three. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Sees Orlando taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Incredible. No rookie has scored more points.